McGregor back here at you. I have a couple others like I don't hold much Ethereum. I'm not a big. It's not that I'm a big. Not that I'm against Ethereum. I just believe in ETHgate. I really don't know what that's going to do to the price. So if you want to know about ETHgate and more in depth, go follow a couple of my other Twitter buddies on here. I actually follow a lot of people that are. Just go look into it. It's way easier to explain just by other creators. So. I'm not much into the whole legal side. I kind of just prove and look at facts that I see on the internet, as well as documentation throughout Twitter and excuse me, X. Sorry, Elon. But yeah, this is kind of what's going on in the world right now. Happy to show you. And with that 50-50, who knows what's going to happen? We just hit an all-time high, actually, of the S&P 500 for the 5th day in a row, so that's pretty exciting. But a lot of people think what goes up. Oh wow, look at that honk just took off. Looky there. Wow, the transformation of tokenization. I truly have no idea what will happen. I think the market will go down. I think it has to. It doesn't make sense for me, but that's my 2 cents. Here's some sentiment that we're talking about. I mean, come on. We even got the Jordan Belfort just sitting there. You feel anything? They just took those Quaaludes, at least in the movie. Just 15 days after the spot ETF just came out, the Bitcoin. So this is what people are feeling. And as you can see, kind of scroll not too deep into the comments, but you can see what's going on in there. To kind of get into XRP actually being used in the world, I'm going to play this video and just show you how Ripple's being used.
Okay, so 460. So scan. Scan the QR code, and then scan the QR code. And 4.6 amount. 4.60. 68. Okay. Okay, we're doing. There you go.
Wow, there we go. So this is from Jack the Ripper. It looks like XRP is actually being used. Pretty crazy. We're seeing it live in action. Even he says it's coming, brother. Bring it on. All right. So I recently learned this, and I've been in XRP since 2020. And I like I said, I do my digging. I invest, at your own risk by all means, but. I'm a big believer in the technology, and something that they're trying to do right now is actually, XRP can turn into some passive income, which this is actually news to me. And I've been in the game for a little while. Now, I knew that XRP was going to be worth a lot of money, in my opinion. I know that's not just an opinion, but I never really thought about passive income with it. I really did. It's not that I didn't click. I just never thought of it. So I actually just started doing this research on this. The XRPL is buzzing with excitement. This new AMM amendment gains massive support from validators. With 60% consensus now, it's time for the XRP to turn their holdings into a source of passive income. Now, you can read into this, but at the very bottom, luckily, there is a summary. And if you want to go to this, go follow Colin Brown XRP. Let's go, Colin. Thank you. In the summary, the XLS 30D AMM amendment is designed to bring automated market maker functionality to the XRPL, allowing XRP holders to earn passive income by participating in liquidity staking pools and influencing trading fees. This, while it is existing opportunities, it also requires strong support from the validators and addresses security and potential drawbacks like market volatility and manipulation concerns. So with good comes bad, but it looks like it's just another step forward, which is what we want. We're getting to where we want to be. So that's fantastic news from the XRPL, and we are going to continue to thrive on. As you know, Ripple actually announced that they have a license in Singapore where they can actually operate. So XRP and Ripple themselves are actually fully licensed to operate with XRP inside Singapore, and then the FOMO Pay is actually also using XRP payments, and XRP will also connects out of Brazil. Excuse me, guys. I have dyslexia, so if I repeat like that, that is why. So FomoPay just provides a digital payment processing platform that allows merchants and financial institutions in emerging markets to accept a full suite of mobile payments, including cryptocurrencies. That's pretty big news. And of course, Ripple. And if you guys, Chad Steingraber is the man. So please go give this guy a follow. I actually have the Ripple article right here, where we obtained back in October. And so, and for Singapore, and as well as an official shout out from Ripple, this company, fairly later, actually in 2024, just a couple of days ago, 15 days ago, exactly whenever the ETF came out, they actually announced this, which I thought was incredible that they announced this. And if these are all their partnerships, like, look, this is on the Ripple website. And of course, we have the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I don't have to explain how big that is. We have the World Economic Forum. We're a sector. I mean, look at all these. This is incredible. They announced this the same day the ETF came out, which to me is, I guess it might be on purpose, but 1.4 billion people are unbanked, and nearly 2 billion people can be considered underbanked. Excuse me. I mean, guys, think about the countries that don't have a Bank of America down the street. Those people are using. I think there's a great example where I don't want to say it was Robert Kawasaki, but he was talking. There was a man. I think it was him. Not going to put his name officially on it. I'm going to say 60% though. He was talking about how he went to a different country and he actually saw how they were trading phone minutes, because it's not about paper money like the fiat. It's about value. How can you transfer value? And people were trading phone minutes back in the day when you'd go to the store and you'd buy, just a couple of minutes to talk to somebody on the phone. People were trading that in Africa. And some people don't even have banks. They just have like wallets on their phone, like an essential Venmo or Cash App or whatever you use. PayPal, who knows? So yeah, this is just a deeper level. And I can't believe they announced this in the exact same day. It's pretty crazy. So something else that's pretty crazy, it looks like the New York Department of Financial Services, and you guys can actually follow them. There's not that many people that actually follow them on Twitter, only a little under 8K. And, they actually removed XRP from its green list after Judge Torres ruled that XRP token is not, and with it itself, a security. And so, guys, listen to this video. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I want you to get a little taste of it. So, here you go.
After the ruling came out with Judge Torres that XRP in and of itself is not a security, what happened in New York with the NYDFS?
The New York Department of Financial Services came out with an update to their green list. Now, I have been complimentary of the New York Department of Financial Services for having a green list that the SEC does not have. And this green list says if you're an exchange, you can offer these tokens to New York residents, you're good. If you want to list a new one, then you've got to go through a process with us, which again, that makes sense as well. So I've been, complimentary of how it's been approached. And so XRP has been on the green list. And so after Judge Torres ruled that XRP traded on the secondary market is not a security, less than 2 months later, the New York Department of Financial Services updated their green list and withdrew XRP from the list. It's no longer green listed for residents of New York to trade in XRP on any platform that has a bit license that can operate in New York. So this struck me as kind of odd.
Yeah, I agree. That is kind of odd. Why the same day it gets ruled not a security, it gets taken off the green list. Why would that be? I don't know. Is it fishy? It has been since. Guys, if you want to go look into some XRP, who has some of the greatest knowledge of just what's actually happening in the with Jay Clayton, ETHgate, just all the crap the SEC with Gary, digital asset investor, DIA. He's the man. He actually got kicked off of freaking X. It was crazy. Now, if you guys want to go watch this video, Metalaw Man, he's got it on his page. So, guys, go give it a follow. You know what? Give him a follow. Let's go. Speaking of, I'll take one too if you're sitting there. Digital asset investor. I might have said it backwards, but hey, there we go. Here's some, like we were talking about, here's the future of Ripple. This is from, I believe it's Ripple's vice president or president.
I want to know, what is Ripple's big focus for 2024? If you could fast forward 12 months and be like, this is what we accomplished and I'm extremely proud of it, what would that be?
Yeah, we have this longer term vision of being that enterprise infrastructure provider, building in such a way that we're able to offer things like on and off ramp in crypto, liquidity, custody, compliance, all these feature sets together for a variety of enterprise use cases. You could think of it like for Amazon to then offer AWS. Payments was Ripple's flagship, and we're now able to offer our version of AWS, but it's for crypto. And so toward that, a big thing in 2024 to look for is how we're integrating payments and custody. This is the business that we acquired last year, Medico. And yeah, I think that's how you'll kind of see the evolution of our business.
I want to know, what is...
All right, there we go. So XRP is always moving forward, even with the AMMs, and as well as just we're just going forward. Say we're on the train tracks of the XRP. Hey, baby, the train has left the station and we are gone. Okay. Just a couple more things to show you. I don't want to make this video too super long by any means whatsoever, but David Xrp'S, he has a whole 5-minute great interview with this guy named Tony right here, Thinking Crypto. And let's just give it a little listen for a sec.
Ripple's acquisition of Medico last year, and then partnering with HSBC. What can you tell us there?
It's great to know that they're lined up back-to-back videos. I'll tell you that.
And is HSBC going to be using RippleNet or the XRP ledger in any way?
That has been, I mean, that was so exciting. We knew we needed some sort of a custody solution. Trying to find Ripple, trying to be like a sort of one-stop shop for institutional adoption of crypto, and trying to provide a platform that would provide access to the XRP ledger, to tokenization, to payments, particularly. Like there had to be a secure custody solution in there somewhere. And so we looked at many different companies, and then in May we acquired Medico. It was a huge acquisition, $250 million, Ripple's largest acquisition ever, and obviously it was a fantastic. It was kind of funny because when you first do an acquisition, you're not exactly sitting on the same side of the table as the company that you're acquiring, and everybody's afraid to say something that will blow up the deal. Like if somebody has I had this crazy idea of something to do, like that's a terrible idea. Let's not acquire. Everybody's on pins and needles that they're not going to blow up the deal. And I remember our first meetings after the deal was closed, when we were all sitting on the same side of the table. And I really have to say we found a bunch of kindred spirits. I mean, they've just been an amazing group of people to work with. The technology they've built is incredible. Custody is a massive market, something like $10 trillion by 2030. And, the increases in tokenization, mean that that's just going to grow. And institutions are going to be like the main drivers. So you need, some place to store it. If there's CBDCs, if there's stable coins, if those things become big, as we think they will, people are going to need places to store them. They're going to need connections to on-ramps and off-ramps, payments, liquidity.
I know a place, I'll tell you that. Here we go. So, you know what, guys? Let's just listen to what Brad has to say about just the future of Ripple, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah, Ripple is really focused on how do we enable an internet of value? How do we make value move the way information moves today? And that's our big kind of multi-year, 10-year view of how the world will evolve. And it's really how do we dial that back and to make it tactical and real today and tomorrow. And I think if you want to enable an internet of value, you've got to connect the repositories of value. Right. And the repositories of value, as big as the Bitcoin value proposition is today, the banks own trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars of assets. So if we want to enable an internet of value, we've got to connect the banks and payment service providers and MSBs. And we're excited to have made a bunch of progress on that.
Flip the switch, Brad. Let's go. That's pretty exciting. Just to hear him and his enthusiasm all the time. He's always got it turned on, which is pretty cool. he's a big believer. It's fun to be a fan of his when he's a big fan of what I'm a fan of. So, I mean, with that being said, we're just gonna sign out here. It's McGregor. Just shoot me a like, give me a follow if you're interested, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Enjoy your crypto news. Bye, guys.